I've been a contractor for the ERS communities for about 25 years now. There was a resident at Dupree. I would always do her balcony for spring with spring annuals. And she had an accident, and her daughter, who lives in New York City, contacted me because she knew that I always worked with her mother in the spring, and asked if I could do something for her mother, like create a program. And there was a manager at Dupree would see the resident and I together, and she asked what was going on, you know, just out of curiosity, and she's like, I would like to do that. And from there, it just kind of spread by word of mouth. So, well, we always work on different projects every time we meet. A lot of the residents, especially in like memory support, they're not really able to get out, so they lose their connection to the outside world. So it's kind of a touchstone of what's going on the outside. It builds their confidence. You know, it does bring back for many memories. We did a project back in the spring where I had chilled daffodils, so the bulbs were ready to bloom when I brought them. So they planted the daffodil bulbs, and we sowed wheatgrass around the daffodil bulb. What's great about the wheatgrass is you can take a pair of scissors and cut it, and it smells like a freshly cut lawn. Well, one of the residents in the memory support was talking about when she was a kid, and it wasn't a negative memory, but she was talking about how much she hated cutting the grass, that, you know, her father would make her cut the grass. So, and she was kind of laughing along with that. If you do need memory support, idleness is very dangerous. So just to keep the mind stimulated, and the residents, even in memory care, the residents will have all kinds of questions. There's been so many residents that will be, I can't do this, I can't do this. They're so afraid of making a mistake, and it's really just kind of taking time, walking them through step by step, and then they're always very happy with their finished product. There's something about flowers and plants and dirt that brings out a 5-year-old in everybody. Because I've worked with Marjorie P for so long, I've known the residents, some of the residents, for 20 years, so they really are like family. One of the most beautiful things that I've experienced with ERS is just the love and the compassion that people have for the residents who live here. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen somebody stop what they're doing to help a resident, and it might not even be in relation to what this employee does. It's just a genuine interest of wanting to help a resident. There is an element that's always been about me of wanting to help people and connect with people. It's just a beautiful match with ERS because they value it as much as I value it.